And what I see time and time again is that the best salespeople are great at spotting people who are ready to take action. They want to make a change and they're motivated to make a change and they're ready to take action. And that in and of itself is pretty straightforward.
Welcome to the Master Dealmakers Secrets podcast. And now, here's sales growth strategist, John Blake.
Welcome to Master Dealmakers Secrets. This is episode 239. I'm John Blake, and today we are going to talk about the three most important goals that you need to nail in an inquiry, in an initial inquiry qualification call or chat on Messenger or WhatsApp or however you are accepting new inquiries. But before we do that, if you've got leads that you've spoken to that have not converted yet, I want you to head over to johnblakeaudio.com. What you'll get there is a 15-minute audio that walks you through the exact strategy that I work with clients on to help them to convert more of the people that they've spoken to, but they actually haven't converted into a paying client yet. Biggest question I get is, at what point do I give up? When should I call? What should I say? What should I say if I get voicemail? When should I email? What should I write in my email? How often should I email? It deals with all of that. It gives you all the answers. There's a 15-minute audio and there is a PDF guide where you can cut and paste the exact word-for-word scripts, exactly what to say, exactly what to write in your emails, and just as importantly, when to email and when to call over a 90-day period. If you do this consistently, I can guarantee you that three things will happen. One, you will make more sales. Two, people will perceive you as being professional and proactive. And three, you will not piss anyone off. So we talk about the three Ps: persistent, professional, without pissing anyone off. And I know that because I built this myself. I built it out of necessity, and I've installed it and taught it to hundreds and hundreds of people, and I've had great feedback. You don't have to do it yourself. You can you can teach it to someone else. They could use it. I don't have to be skilled. I don't have to be great salespeople to use it. It is at johnblakeaudio.com. Go grab it and put it into practice and let me know how you go. Righto. So we're going to talk about the three goals that every qualification, exchange, conversation, chat needs to hit before you take it any further. So why am I doing a podcast on this? Okay, well, what I see often is clients wasting time on unqualified inquiries. Now, if someone's unqualified, it doesn't mean that they are less than. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with them. It just means that they're not somebody that represents an opportunity for you, because you can't help everyone. And there are people that just aren't ever going to be your clients for all sorts of different reasons that I won't go into. But you know that there are people that you are not going, that your product or service is not going to be appropriate for, and that they would probably be best served going in a different direction. And so we'll talk about what to do with those people in a sec. But what I see is clients wasting time on unqualified inquiries. And they, often if they're a trades and construction client, they'll go and do site visits. They'll they'll do long discovery calls, talking to these people. They will spend hours writing proposals or submitting quotes. And the client not only doesn't convert, they then spend hours sending emails and following up on clients who were never going to buy, who should have been pointed in a different direction to start off with. So they should have been disqualified. And often the disqualification piece is really just what to say and where to actually point somebody where they can get the help that's more appropriate for their particular set of circumstances. So what I have seen time and time again I've been in sales for 37 years, I've been coaching for 21 years, and what I see time and time again is that the best salespeople are great at spotting people who are ready to take action. They want to make a change and they're motivated to make a change and they're ready to take action. And that in and of itself is pretty straightforward. It's like, okay, well, if you want to be great at sales, whether you're selling on chat or whether you're selling in person, whether you're selling on email. You just need to find people that are actually motivated to do something. Well, how do you do that? Well, there are three things that you need to do. There are three goals that you need to do. First one, here we go. The first one is you need to create an environment where your client, your potential client, your inquiry articulates a problem, right? They need to express a problem to you. They need to express motivation behind why they have contacted you, right? That's the first one, not you, right? So it's not about you saying, oh, so what you're saying is that you're having this problem, this problem. No, you've got to ask them. You've got to say, hey, what is it that's going on? And they've got to tell you what their problem is, okay? That's the first one. Second one, they need to explain why they are motivated to fix it. And you might have heard me say before, why now is a great question to ask. Why us and why in this manner? They're also good questions to ask around them articulating to you why they are motivated to fix it. Now, you can't just uncover a problem. Here's why. If uncovering a problem was enough, you wouldn't see anyone, you wouldn't see anyone who was overweight, and you wouldn't see anyone who had overgrown weeds in their front yard, because clearly people who are overweight know that they're overweight. So they've got a problem and they understand they've got a problem, but they're not motivated to do anything about it. Just like people that have got overgrown gardens, they understand that they've got weeds, they know that they've got a problem, and they are not doing anything about it, because if they were doing something about it, if they were motivated to do something about it, they wouldn't have an overgrown front garden. So uncovering the problem isn't enough. We need to again have the client, the potential client, articulate to us why this is a priority to fix it. You want a motivated client. A motivated client is much better than a demotivated client. So that's the second goal. They need to explain why they are motivated to fix it. And the third goal is they need to believe that you can help them solve that problem. And so the best way to do that is to say, do you believe that we are the solution? Do you believe that we can provide you with a solution to this problem? Do you believe that we can help you? Would you like our help in fixing this, right? And that is a really, really important question, because if you haven't got that, they could just jones you for information and then go and work with someone else at the lowest possible price. So when you ask them, when you say, do you believe that we can help you to solve the problem? And they tell you to say, well, why do you think that? Why do you believe that we're the best option? And in asking that question, the person articulates to you why they believe that you're the best option on that occasion. So if you've got those three rocks in place, you are so much more likely to convert an inquiry into a paying client. Will that mean that you convert all of your inquiries into paying clients? Of course not. But it will mean that the people that you've got in your pipeline are worth the investment. They're worth the site visit. They're worth doing a discovery call with. They're worth putting a proposal together or a quote together, if that's the way that your sales process works. They're worth following up. And so they are the three biggest. I'll repeat them again. One, they need to articulate a problem to you, not you articulating the problem to them. They need to explain why they're motivated to fix it. And they also need to believe that you can help them to solve that particular problem. Now, of course, the ones that you disqualify, you should have in advance a kind, loving, and caring way of saying no. And what that typically sounds like is, look, in this particular situation, I think a better option for you would be for you to look here. And often salespeople get scared. They go, what if they get mad at me because I'm rejecting them? So no, you're not. You're just pointing them in the direction of a solution that's more appropriate for their particular set of circumstances. And you can tell them why. You can say, look, in this particular situation, our minimum fee is this. From what you're telling me, it sounds like that might be a little bit more than what you had been prepared to invest. So what I would recommend is that you look here And that's where you're more likely to find somebody that is going to be able to serve you and fix this problem at a level of investment that is more appropriate for your particular set of circumstances. So I hope that helps. Let me know how you go if you put it into practice. Hopefully you will put it into practice. Have a look at your front end conversion. What this will mean for you is that you are going to be having better people in your pipeline. You're going to have more valuable people in your pipeline, and you're going to have higher percentage people in your pipeline that you have taken the time to do a discovery with, put a proposal together, show them their quote or proposal, fee outline. If you've been listening to me long enough, that's what you know. I refer to proposals and fee and quotes as fee outline, never use proposal or quote. And it'll mean that you have got a higher percentage converting funnel. That is ideally what it will allow you to do. Okay, again, thank you for listening, and I will look forward to talking to you on the next podcast. Cheers.
You've been listening to Master Dealmaker Secrets with John Blake. Subscribe to get more in-depth strategies and maximize your sales process with new episodes every other week. And double your inquiry to sale conversion with the lead flow you already have. Go to johnblakeaudio.com for his exclusive, free, no-fluff audio training and companion PDF guide.